Hi Aries, this is your November 2017 general reading. For some reason I almost said 2011. Anyway. If you're a returning watcher, hello, welcome back. Thank you so much for coming back again. And if you are new, welcome. Thank you so much for coming by. You can find more information about me in the About section. And I do a bit of an intuitive read, and then I get into it with the cards, and I go back and forth, just basically telling you what I see and what I feel is being communicated through the cards. So Aries, the overall energy that I get is that you're really, some of you are really, oh, and if this resonates with you, please hit the like and subscribe button. And if you'd like a private, more personal reading, which goes far more in depth than a general reading, please go ahead and contact me. The information will be provided in the description box. So, all right. So as I was saying, I really feel like you're really sitting in the element of Aries right now. I feel the Emperor energy. I feel the holding authority, and you guys like that. You like to be able to have authority, and in particular, some of you don't, some of you do. If this, some people resonate more with their rising sign, so definitely check and see if one of the other videos resonates with you, because maybe you speak more to the rising sign. But overall, Aries, I feel like I'm feeling some things in the throat chakra. Although you have been given more of a role that befits your natural incumbent nature, there is a part of you that seeks to communicate some new boundaries, perhaps. I don't read reversals unless it seems like it feels right to be reversed, because there's your card. Nope, that's fine in reverse. Some of you are going to be kind of thrown off kilter, those of you who are in relationships. Some romance, new romance, or something is going to kind of throw you off in your month, or it has already thrown you off during whichever cycle, however long this lasts. Has a lot to do with the inner work that you're doing. I'm going to have to put a small photo with the Capricorn video because I forgot to put the bottom of the deck, so I'm just going to go ahead and do it right away. Sun card. Very nice, very nice, very nice, very nice. It's the happy, happy card. I like to think of it as the happy, happy card. And when I look at it for you this month, Aries, I feel like it is very much a coming into your own. And you have people watching out for you. You have elders and wisdom around you. So the Wheel of Fortune initially came in reverse. And the Queen of Cups was also in reverse. So if I were to read it that way, basically your luck wouldn't be that great in the beginning of the month, and someone of a water sign or someone with the energy of the Queen of Cups you wouldn't be able to have as much of a handle of your emotions as you usually would initially in the beginning of the month. So it might have a lot to do with how you're perceiving your reality. She's looking very intently at this chalice, at this contraption. I think it's a chalice. And it's almost as though she's lost in the past and kind of looking at old memories. So I feel as though the Queen of Cups energy is not moving or flowing, perhaps for some of you. However, I usually choose to read if it senses more to me that to be in the other. It's not it's just for some people it might resonate that way, but for me intuitively when I look at the cards, I didn't sense it to be reversed. Fortune is always on your side, really. It's not something that, it's more of, are you open to it? And if you are, yes, I am open to it. Maybe you need to open up some more. I know, that sounds annoying, but it's true. Sometimes we don't think fortune is at our side. So really watch the language that you're saying. Really watch the words that you're saying. Really watch how you're feeling. I'm still feeling a lot of throat chakra stuff. So I really feel like in the throat, like there's just some boundaries that have to be expressed, or it's just speaking on what you're feeling. And I feel like there will be an offering to some of you, a love offering, a relationship offering. We have the Two of Cups, and that usually signifies partnership or coming together, equal giving, and in this, it does signify that for me. If you and your mate have been separated a bit, I notice that some of you might be returning to each other. How long, I don't know, but there will be a great deal of introspection and thinking about it. The King of Wands is in reverse because I feel as though, because with the Hanged Man, I just feel that for some reason I sense that there is a sense of being grounded, but I don't feel like some of you are very grounded. We have the Hanged Man right here, so you're not, and I feel as though that some of you are entering into a romance or just have entered into a romance where you feel, and it's because you start to believe that fortune is on your side. It's because you start to believe that the Queen of Cups is an energy that you can tap into, that you can have a hold of your emotions and be able to see clearly into a situation and not go further into it than you need to, giving you the ability to see as much of the sunlight to come and brighten and illuminate into someone showing an offering and bridging into the Two of Cups, which seems to put you in the Hangman energy. With the King of Wands in reverse makes a lot of sense, and I think it has to do with the fact that you're looking at options. So if it's a business partnership, it's some sort of partnership, and it's some sort of coming out of this feeling of inadequacy or not having luck and fortune by your side when you do. It's sometimes your karma, it's sometimes just the way fate falls, but fortune is, I feel it's the type of fortune that you're looking for. Inevitably, it's always at your side. And the options that you're looking at here, it's all in the mind. They're appearing out of nowhere. It's not like it's not like they've materialized as they show here, like they materialized in thin air. But what I see is you kind of up at night looking at your options going, I wonder, and staying in this Hanged Man energy, which is fine up until a certain point. But I think that if you play your cards right, the Emperor energy that I see here is a lot of what I was feeling in the intuitive read, was that you feel this feeling of really coming into your own and really being able to make solid decisions. And, you know, you have this introspective moment that is set off by some sort of a coming together. If you're already in a relationship, it's a coming together that goes deeper. For some of you, if you've separated a bit, you're coming together, but it leaves you in a place of going, oh my God, I don't know what I want to do now. I don't really know what I want to do. And you're not very grounded. You're not the King of Wands here. Like, how is that gonna, you know? So I'm going to go ahead and pull a couple cards from the Thoth deck, okay? Ooh. That'd be great if that happened, because then it'd flip this guy upside down. And, you know, but then what lessons would you have learned? So it kind of has to be that way. But it is definitely a coming into your own. The romantic love reading will be up later on. But I'm curious to see. I think a lot of romance is in the air right now. And I'm going to go ahead and see what the Thoth deck has to say in clarification of these cards. When you go to that hangman energy place, try not to get too lost into the shadows and the clouds of it all. I think that can happen sometimes for some of you. And that can be a very, it's not something that's productive. What I'm looking at here is, and I'm surprised, is that you don't have any pentacle energy. Well, you have Page of Pentacles, but usually Aries needs some sort of more monetary here. And so it might be challenging, and I think that's part of, you know, you coming fully into your own is, you know, this time frame between this moon and the next new moon cycle is predominantly, looks like it for some of you, will be focused on you coming in touch with your emotions and the things that you want. It's a lot of working through emotional energy, working through past hurts and wounds. Having a control over that so you can open and receive thoroughly as your own self and not you from another time of your life. This is you now. And how lovely you have the Two of Cups. Don't stay in the hangman energy too long. Universe card. Ten of Swords. I think that's probably more over here. And then we have Six of Swords in reverse. I'm going to leave it upright. Yeah, that's kind of the background I'm feeling. Okay. I'm going to ask to clarify the Ruin card and that's interesting. Well, I knew that already. Okay. Alright, well, bottom of this deck is the Emperor at the end of this shuffle. So I think that's about as much info as we're going to go into from this point. But it gets deeper and deeper like it always does. I mean, when you pull more cards, it just opens up more info, but it clarifies other info. So, the Universe card comes in for the Wheel of Fortune, and that's pretty awesome because it is definitely something that the universe is asking you to receive. The universe is intervening, and I feel as though that's what this, in this reading, that's what you're taking a good look at what's coming your way, and it's not going to be much of a surprise, and I think you like that. I think you like the fact that it's not going to be a shocker, but it's also going to be something that you've been waiting for. Some of you will be getting an offer, and it's because of a certain amount of attraction that's there. I have the Six of Swords, and there is a thought pattern that is in the background. And we do get the Ten of Swords when we have the Hanged Man here. And I think it has to do with your past experience. We get the Two of Cups again. If you've seen my other readings, this happens a lot where the same card will come up to clarify. It's really, that means that spirit and angels, divine, whatever you want to believe, is really trying to communicate something more strongly. So I feel as though this is a soulmate possible match that's going to come in. It's a lot of love happening this month. And with the Emperor energy, getting the Empress energy as more of a clarification, this is somebody who's definitely the yin to your yang, the yang to your yin. And so coming back up here, we have science. So I think this is somebody you've had chemistry with for some time. There is a lot of thought that you've put into this, and it's just coming together because there is a chemistry there. And I think that the Ten of Swords and all the sword energy in the background, there is thinking. When there's emotions, there's obviously thinking, and that kind of propels the emotions to keep going in a loop, and then it magnifies things, and then it burrows and goes deeper into you. So you don't want to stay too upside down. You want to get the illumination that you need, but you're not going to go into ruin. This is usually what I see often with in a reading where I see possible, a possible union with another person. Something of romance always comes with so much fear, and might be baggage, but it's your thought baggage. So the Ten of Swords is just like, and I think some of you are maybe putting an end to that. We have the Knight of Cups to further clarify into the King of Wands in reverse. So I do feel there's more of a air energy, more of a Knight's energy that's coming in. No, not air energy, a water energy. We have the Queen of Cups and we have the Knight of Cups here. So all this cup energy is just, there's a lot of water. There's a lot of emotion. A lot of you will be really just relieving, letting go of a lot of emotion, but in a proper way. There will be some moments and you'll take a time out and you'll start to go back into thinking of ruin and the Ten of Swords. And when I asked to clarify what's the ruin for, and it's about love, the Two of Cups. So, the Two of Cups that happens, it's like you're worried. You're worried about it being ruined. You're worried that it may not last. You're worried that something may go wrong. And so you, or your partner, whoever you're involved with. So there's a bit of a, let me take a moment here and think about this. And then there's the Knight of Cups energy, which shows me that you're still not very grounded, but you're taking a hold of your emotions and pulling forward, entering into Three of Wand energy, which is good because now we have some grounding here. We have some earth energy in here now, and it's virtue is what it signifies as well in the Thoth deck, hence it's virtue written at the bottom. So you'll be virtuous in your decision because you will stand in the Emperor power that you have as an Aries. And we get the Art card to further clarify the Emperor. So this is a card that shows me that all the elements put together, all of the things that make you, the mosaic, the beautiful art piece that you are, it's all coming very full circle and clear to you. And that's a wonderful time to be in because it puts you in alignment even more so with the universe. To further clarify the Two of Cups, I also pulled a card and I got the Empress, which is great because it's right above the Emperor here. So this is definitely, again, pointing out the yin to your yang. And there's a balance that you're able to keep because of this past hurt. Now, let's just put love over that, okay? And know that this is something that you'll need to deal with, that you'll have to face, and everyone has to. That whenever, and this could be, totally, if there's no romance at all, it could be about a partnership that it's bringing up past worries and concerns. That's why I was wondering, like, why are you going in the hangman position given this situation? Why would you need to take a step back? And the step back is that for some of you, you've been hurt pretty massively, royally bad. And it's understandable that you would be like, this is great, but let me take a minute. And then you come in and swoop in with your emotions intact. But I feel as though you got to get a handle, and I'm glad there's some wand energy here. Get grounded, please. Just get a little grounded before you swoop in to talk, because that's just something intuitively that's coming up for me. Really just take your time to think. And if you're in the hangman position, maybe get a notepad and just write while you're upside down, and just, put your thoughts down. And then after you're done with that, try and do some grounding meditations where you can just walk barefoot. For some of you, go walk barefoot at the beach, go walk barefoot in the grass, just feel the land underneath those toes of yours, and just, or your hands, whatever it is that you are comfortable with, but feel nature, feel the energy of Mother Earth just coming through to you. Just try and connect and stay grounded a little bit, stay grounded, because I don't want you to get swept away by all these cups. It looks like you have it pretty much under control here, but there are things that come up, and hence that's why we do a reading, so you can get an idea. So if this resonated with you, please hit the like and subscribe button. I'm going to go ahead and pull a couple cards to get an idea what's going on with the body and the chakras. So this is using the Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle, and it's not to say go buy the crystals, but it's just a way for me to get an idea. I already sensed the throat chakra, so breathing in and out deeply, focusing in on the throat, the center of the throat, and maybe writing down what you feel you have not been communicating properly lately. And then try saying it out loud. See how that feels. You can do this in the privacy of your own home or whatever space you have. But I really feel there's a lot of throat chakra here. And I think it's, needing to express your emotions. Okay. So, what we have here is Quantum Quattro. Quantum Quattro. That's a beautiful one, huh? It's very pretty. Lots of blues again. And this is the throat chakra. So, and then we have the crown. So, with the Mukate Jasper. That's actually quite a nice one, actually, for this sword and cup energy that we got going on here. So the Quantum Quattro has amazing healing power and a dramatic effect on physical vitality. It brings about an energetic shift and integration. So recognizing that you cannot heal anyone unless anyone else or influence their behavior. Sorry, let me read that again. Recognizing that you cannot heal anyone else or influence their behavior enhances your own well-being. So there's a good understanding here that there's some letting go that needs to be done, or some speech about that. The frequency of this is high. It's to energize all of the chakras. It's a timing for Taurus, Gemini, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn. So might be that the things that you're trying to communicate to this person of interest, or if this is somebody that you're trying to propose a business deal with, or some sort of a proposal of sorts of union with someone. I feel it is a romantic one, so when we do your romantic reading, I'm excited to see what comes up, Aries. So let's just move on to the Mukite Jasper, and has a lot of that fiery energy. So it balances inner and outer experiences. It encourages versatility and opens to new experiences, helping you to choose the right path. So its frequency is earthy to medium, and it's drawing on ancestral wisdom. So it's about checking in on your diet, putting your skills to use for adventurous times that are coming ahead. It's about staying positive, recognizing your strengths. And you have the ability to, you have a great deal of stamina, so it's a reminder of that. If 2 courses of action are open, go for the straightforward one. A professional challenge such as a job interview or presentation is successful. Healing insight, you are what you eat. Good nutrition with wholesome organic food sustains your well-being. So perhaps that's also part of the grounding here, is eating properly. Foods that come from the ground. Root vegetables. Eating some yams, eating some potatoes. Interesting things that come up in a reading, right? But you're all interconnected. It's all interconnected, and you'll be surprised how much diet can influence the outcomes of certain situations, or how you think, or how an argument happens. It's a lot to do with it. A lot of it. And lots connected. So I feel like pulling a couple advice cards, and then I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this reading. Okay, I'll take it. Ooh, long one. Okay. I honor how I want to feel. My happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. Okay. And my capacity to tune in to the energy of love gives me the words I need when I'm ready to speak up, the compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I am lost. Throat chakra. You got 2 of Cups repeated twice in a reading here, and you get the Empress for the Emperor, which is for you, Aries. So, yeah. Connect with your words. All right, well, you be good to you, you be kind to you, so you can be kind to others. If you like this reading, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, and if you want a private reading, the information will be there in the description box below in the description box. If when I first post it you don't see it, it'll eventually be up there. You can also check past readings in the description box, but it'll all be there for you. All right, take care now, Aries. I'm really excited about your love reading, so tune back in later, and yeah, I'm excited for you. 2 cups twice. So it's an exciting month. All right, you take care now, Aries. Bye.